This news comes from Mon district, but now this matter is in the Honorable Supreme Court. And a Nagaland District Judge has been granted anticipatory bail, but he alleges malicious prosecution and forced retirement. Uh, he says that because he was flagging administrative issues with Nagaland District Judiciary for its cash surety system for bail. But on the contrary, he himself has been accused for the same offense that the he said that Nagaland's district judiciary did not deposit the bail bond amounts or cash surety in the respective district treasury. He has been accused of exactly the same thing for not depositing 14.35 lakh in cash for bail sureties when he was principal and district judge for Mon district. So a police case has been registered against him, that is Enalo Jimomi and two others, based on the complaint filed by the present principal and district judge alleging the misappropriation of cash. Now, this he alleges was after he had been released forcibly from service by the state after there was an order by the Kohima bench of the Guwahati High Court. And that order was challenged in the Guwahati High Court, but he did not get interim relief without going into the merits of the case, is what the court said it wouldn't happen. And then he moved the Honorable Supreme Court against this particular order, which came on 29th May. Earlier, the principal and district judge for Dimapur district had given a written statement on the direction of the Guwahati High Court that this amount of 14.35 lakh rupees was missing, and this was cash which had been deposited for sureties in connection with various pending criminal cases. Now, in Nagaland, of course, we must not forget that there is no bail bond system like you have in other states. So instead of that, cash must be deposited for payment of sureties which are listed in bail orders. And this missing cash includes bail amounts from 29 cases that were entered in the register of 2024. So this is not very old. This is a matter related to last year. 29 cases, missing amount of 14.35 lakh, which was received in cash as amount for sureties. And Jimomi has now gone to the Supreme Court saying that when he was the CJM, that is the Chief Judicial Magistrate in Kohima, he also wrote to the Guwahati High Court in September 2013 to flag this very important issue. And in the High Court, in this Honorable Supreme Court, the retired judge has said that his retirement was forced on him. It was illegal, and he alleged that it was violative of the Constitution. And along with that, also the registration of a criminal case without following the convention which has been established by the Supreme Court in a 1991 case. Now, according to that particular case, it is mandated that there has to be prior consultation with the Chief Justice before initiating any criminal proceedings against judicial officers from the state. And he has alleged that post-retirement disciplinary proceedings contradicted the state service, discipline and appeal rules. So Jimomi has told the Honorable Supreme Court that the alleged amount of missing cash was just a symptom of the very systemic issues in Nagaland's subordinate judiciary, where bail amounts are not deposited correctly. And he has also given the example of Assam, which is a neighboring state, and said that the charges against him represented a clear pattern of malicious prosecution, evidenced by the sequence of suspension, then compulsory retirement, post-retirement disciplinary proceedings, and finally a criminal case against a judicial officer who had earlier flagged concerns about the cash security system. This is his side of the story. And the High Court, according to him, did not examine the flagged issues about the deposit of the bail money, which was supposed to be deposited with the treasury of the concerned district. And he says that that clearly demonstrates that the issue on the administrative side has not been properly looked into by the High Court. And Of course, now the Honorable Supreme Court has granted him some relief in the form of an anticipatory bail, but this particular case will continue to be heard by the High Court. And let us see what happens as we go along in this matter. But, well, we don't know what the truth is, whether it is this way or that or somewhere in between. So we'll just have to wait and watch. But of course, this is a matter of concern that the bail amounts are not, not deposited in the state treasury. But let's wait and see what happens at the High Court and how this matter unfolds. We'll keep a watch on it. Do share this video and subscribe to the channel.